Hello everybody and welcome to another Manchester United watch along. Today we have got Manchester United versus Burnley. Pretty excited for this game. Need to bounce back after that loss to Bayern in the Champions League and the following, the game before that horrid game against Brighton. So need to pick up 3 points in the Premier League. It's absolutely crucial. But what you will say, what I will say, and what you probably have seen already. The lineup is not promising. I mean, and as Jeff says there, wow, didn't realize this was a Carabao Cup game with that lineup. Interesting to say the least. Johnny Evans. It's really not going to be. I'm really hoping that United will do something, but the lineup is shocking today. I mean, one thing that you got to put this to is it's just the amount of injuries that United have is crazy. Lisandro Martinez picked up a knock against Arsenal and he's been playing on a bad foot for the last few weeks. He is rested to make sure it doesn't get any worse. Varane and Amrabat in the squad, not fully fit though. Not able to start this game. Mount obviously still out injured. Wan-Bissaka still out injured. Varane again not able to start. Luke Shaw out. So we have literally got a back four of Reguilon, Johnny Evans, Victor Lindelof, and Diogo Dalot. Now, thank goodness we are not playing against Bayern and Munich. Otherwise, we would have chipped at least 12 goals against them. Against Burnley, I reckon we could ship a few goals with this. This back four must be up there with some of the worst, with one of the worst back fours in the Prem right now, which I'm very concerned about. And then just to add fuel to the fire, we have got Casemiro, McTominay, and Hannibal Mejbri in the midfield. We've got Bruno on the right, so we've put Bruno on in arguably a position that he's wasted at. We've put an 18-year-old against Burnley. We've put McTominay, who can barely kick a ball, and he's more like a referee than he is a United player, more because he jogs and does nothing, which is what a referee does. Or at least a Premier League referee. And then up front, we've got Rashford and Højlund. Now, a lot of people are suspecting that this will be a diamond formation with Hannibal Mejbri, Casemiro, and McTominay in front of the back four, with Bruno just behind Rashford and Højlund. That personally is extremely embarrassing, considering we literally are playing a diamond with three in front of our back four against Burnley. I mean, I'm happy that Christian Eriksen has dropped, but to bring Hannibal Mejbri in as well, I mean, hopefully he can do bits, but I'm just really concerned about that back four, man. It's going to be, I mean, for example, like Sander Berg who's on the bench for Burnley today would get into our starting 11 nowadays. In this today, like that is how bad it is today. So hopefully we can sort something out. Easy dubs for Burnley today. Hopefully that's not the case. I'll be devastated. If we drop 3 points to Burnley today, I really see ourselves having a season like Chelsea had last season. It's going to be really bad. Nice peach shirt. Thank you so much, Jeff. Thought I'd switch it up today. And Amrabat is ready, so why not start him? Ten Hag's literally given up already. So what my theory on why Amrabat might not be starting, I think Ten Hag isn't going with with Mejbri in midfield, and Ten Hag isn't going with Johnny Evans at the back. If Varane and Amrabat are fully fit, that's just not the case. Which means which only means that they are not fully fit. What I also don't understand is if they're not fully fit, why are they on the bench? If they are fit enough to play 30 minutes, get them on for the first 30 minutes of the game. Then you can take them off, rather than playing 70 minutes of the game and then bringing on for the last 30 minutes of the game when we're 1 or 2-0 down. So that's what I don't understand. I don't see them coming on. Maybe Amrabat making his debut, but yeah, it's a tough one. Ten Hag definitely, as we saw with Højlund when he got substituted off for Martial against Brighton, and we've seen it with many players before. Ten Hag does not like to push the boundaries with players. If they're not fully fit, they do not play the full game. If they are not fully fit, they do not start the game. If they are not fit if they're barely fit, but they just signed in, and they've only had one training session, they don't go on the bench. They stay out of the team until they are fit enough. So that's just how Ten Hag operates, and we're just gonna have to trust the process. I'm scared for this game. This team very, very weak. Evans at centre back is a massive problem. It has to be. It had better not be a diamond formation again. I personally don't see the point in the diamond formation. Find it hard to watch. You make some very good points there, Clicks. I would say that Evans is 100% our weakest point, and having Evans and Victor Lindelof makes us very vulnerable at the back, considering the pace, the lack of. And then also the diamond formation. It worked for the first 20 minutes versus Brighton, but I mean, playing a diamond formation versus Burnley is just shocking, and I'm really hoping, as much as I don't want to see Bruno on the right, it'll be better than seeing a diamond formation. I don't know why Ten Hag hasn't opted to go for maybe Martial out on the wing, chuck Facundo Pellistri again on that right wing, even though he didn't really take his chance against Bayern. Then again, you're throwing him in a game against the second best team in world football. What more? What do you really expect? Donny van de Beek back in the squad for United as well. Could we see an appearance from him? I don't know. It's a lost cause for Donny van de Beek. I'm really confused about him. We'll see what happens really. But like, to be fair, Martial, Amrabat, Eriksen, Garnacho, Pellistri, van de Beek, they're decent, and Varane if we need help in the last few minutes. They're not bad options off the bench, but that starting 11 is hard, and I'm kind of dreading this. Prediction 5-4 Burnley. Oh, that's going for a 9-goal thriller, but Burnley to win it. I'll get my score predictions in soon. We can't risk any more injuries. We couldn't risk any more injuries 2 weeks ago, and we've got. We have more players out injured than we have our injured 11 is better than our starting 11. Think about it that way. Our injured 11 is literally better than our starting 11. Goodness, man, it's. I've never witnessed any season like this at United before, or any team really. I just can't believe the amount of injuries. Prediction 2-1 Burnley. Prediction 100-0 Burnley. Oh, you've deleted that. Thank you that you deleted that comment, because that was pretty stupid. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, 2-1 Burnley is not completely out of the possibilities. We need to be positive as United fans. We cannot let our standards drop as low as to say that Burnley will win this. I've got to back the boys. I'm gonna say United are gonna win this 2-0. Actually, no, we probably will concede with Johnny Evans. So I'm gonna go 2-1. But I can very much see a draw here, or a Burnley nicking at 1 or 2-0. That's what I can see. But I've got to back the boys, so I'm going to go with I'll go 3-1 United. I think Højlund will score, and maybe Rashford breaks or something. But yeah, I do think we'll ship one at least. Not feeling confident today at all, but hoping for a win somehow. 100% I'm on the same wavelength, Victoria. Not confident for a win. Predicting a win, but that's more like just out of the odds. Burnley been shocking this season, but... so we should win the game, but United are such United. United are very much United, so we could easily bottle this game. Tim says 4-2 United, loving the positivity. I can understand the shipping 2 goals. I don't know where we're getting the 4 goals from. I know we scored 3 against Bayern Munich, but we have been lacking in the forward department for a long time now. I'm very, very curious to see how that will come into play. But yeah, if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe, the like button, and share with friends so we can get more people in the chat. Thank you so much. About 5 minutes away from kickoff, Burnt Turf. We are playing a Turf more as well, which is quite interesting. We are pretty poor from the away end. One thing that people should note is unbeaten since 2009 at Turf Moor, Manchester United. We've got draws, we've got wins. We have never lost at Turf Moor. It would be such a United thing to go and lose that record now, but we'll see. But I'm definitely hoping for a win. 3 points is much needed as well, considering we're 6 points from 5 games. It's absolutely atrocious. We would only be able to make it to like 8th place if we win tonight, which is just appalling, as you can tell. With Aston Villa still having a game in hand, it's a shocking state that United are in. But we need to bounce back from the last 4 games really. Last four goals is against Chelsea. I don't know. Oh yeah, to be fair, yeah, that he is right. The last time we scored 4 goals in 1 game was against Chelsea last season. We were firing on all cylinders last season, and I don't know what's happened this season. Also, it's bloody Burnley, says Victoria, 100%. We all know the history that United have with United and Burnley is a very interesting game. It's very much like a mini rivalry. Burnley always seem to do well against United, and always seem to get an annual draw. But hopefully that is not the case. Because if we win at Turf Moor, I expect us to get a result at Old Trafford as well. I mean, the fact that I'm even considering a Burnley result at against United is just shows you the levels that we have dropped. It's very sad, but yeah. It's the state we're in, and we're gonna have to just. I mean, the best thing we can do is bounce back, get some momentum. Before we play the big games like City and Liverpool. That is the most we can do. Players coming out, a very tight tunnel. Come on, United. Yep, we are going to switch lineups. They are just showing the Burnley lineup here. Any people to look out for? Maybe Goodmanson, Duani, maybe. I don't really know any of their players so far. Jacob Ramsey. No, that's not even Jacob Ramsey. That's Jacob Ramsey's brother. But yeah, they are... not too much attacking threat for Burnley, but we know how United can bottle it. So we'll just see how that goes. Anyways, we're going to switch to the second screen here. As you can see on your right, that is the lineup for tonight. It's an interesting lineup to say the least. I have put in a 4-4-3 and 4-2-3-1 formation just to give us a little bit more good luck, to make sure we don't play that diamond formation, but I will change it if you guys do notice that we are playing a diamond formation, so that will be the case. But yeah, we are like 3-4 minutes away from kickoff here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this game as much as I'm dreading it. I am looking forward to it. I just don't know why the timer has started there. Game has not kicked off. But yeah, I don't know why is it. There. Clear. Sorry. This timer thing is really... It's just... Reset. Oh my word. Okay. Well, the timer is... If I do that, will it just... I don't know why it's auto-playing. My bad. Sorry. If I do that and I do that, will it... For some reason, it's just auto-starting. That's annoying, but we'll sort it out before kickoff. 4-1-3-2. Don't know what 4-1-3-2. Oh yes, 4-1-3-2. Casemiro as the holding, and then I don't expect that to be the lineup though. The one that is on Sky Sports, I don't expect that to be the lineup because they have McTominay playing as a left cam. I don't see that. I do not see that. Left attacking midfield for McTominay. I do not see that at all. I think that could be a better position than a defensive midfielder for him. Not gonna lie. But yeah. Yeah, we are... I'm just gonna keep an eye on this timer because that is... I don't know. It's doing some weird things. There we go. Okay. Okay. Couple seconds away from kickoff, yeah. Burnley will kick us off. Almost away. Kickoff about to start, yeah. I'm just gonna wait there. And we are underway here at Turf Moor. Manchester United versus Burnley. and 3 points much needed. And we're gonna keep an eye out on performances. Højlund hoping to get his first Premier League goal. Rashford's we're gonna have to watch out for his delivery. Hannibal, interesting to see how he'll do in the Prem after scoring that goal against Brighton. Bruno on the right hand side. McTominay's going to be an interesting watch, but no doubt we're going to have to keep an eye on that back four and see how they do and how they cope with Burnley. Debut in the white kit, Manchester United. Looks very nice. Looks very nice. Oh, great win by Højlund. Now he has Hannibal Mejbri. Slips it into Rashford. Rashford takes a shot. Why is he... A selfish start in the first minute from Marcus Rashford. Again, Marcus Rashford, way too selfish. He's got to try and be more. I mean, it's less than a minute in, and he's already taking a shot instead of trying to supply someone. He has to be. He needs to get his head up and look for players. And I know he's gonna get grilled on social media for that. I think we could see a debut from Amrabat. I think we will. I don't like the fact that he's on the bench. I would have started him and maybe taken him off at halftime if he's not fully fit. Yeah, I mean, fair enough, and hopefully we do see a debut. Lose this away shirt and that badge. I don't support the message that they promote, but the kit is beautiful. But yeah, I do not support the message that they promote. Who will United blame if they lose to Burnley? Ten Hag. They need to win to uphold their dignity. Good win by Casemiro there. Yeah, United will lose. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have lost all dignity already. We're just going to have to see. Interesting spot here quickly. Lindelof playing on the left side of defense, which means Johnny Evans getting his preferred position on the right-hand side of defense. Interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, I mean, it's a shambles the state that United are in right now. But we started the season off badly last season. Not as bad as this season, but we did start it off badly. I'm just hoping a lot of United fans dreaded the worst after the beginning of last season, and we actually had a very good season last season. So hopefully it'll be more of the same. It means we won't have an improvement of last season, but I'd rather say the same than go below. Burnley attacking the right hand side now, keeps the ball in, puts the ball in, but that's Onana's ball to claim. Worldwide Laugh says, hi, it's Matt, Josh. Surely a shout out to Matt, Ben, and Donny. I'm surprised that you guys are still together. I thought you would have dropped off, Donny, already. Good to see you, bro. Shout out Donny, Matt, and Ben, friends of mine. But all Liverpool fans, so kind of like just kind of ignore them and put a bad look on them. But like, it's fine. I'll give you the shout out, but just know that no United fan is going to be looking at you with glory. Or 41212. That is too many numbers for me. Camino Jojo. If that's the formation United are going with, it's just shocking. Casemiro does seem to be the deepest line midfielder, which is obviously should be expected. Possibly a Casemiro just a little bit lower with Hannibal Mejbri and I just want to Højlund with some good pressing there. McTominay on the left hand side doesn't win a throw-in, gives a throw-in. Josh, the man, the myth, the legend. Interesting. And I remember when Burnley broke Solskjaer 9 or 10 streak win. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I remember a lot of draws. I remember Weghorst scoring against United. I remember the 2-0s. I remember all the shocking displays at United. Before we even started this, I was sitting on the couch trying to busy bawling my eyes out because United was so bad. And who is the best Manchester United player of all time? That's a tough... Oh, good nutmeg by Reguilon. Let's just keep an eye on this. Hannibal thought that Reguilon was going to make a move. He ended up being offside. I'll get back to that question in a second, Matt. I just want to quickly keep an eye on this game. 5 minutes into the game already. Not much has happened since that early 30-second shot that United early 30-second shot that Rashford had. Reguilon bursting down the left hand side. Poor giveaway. Good pressing by Burnley in these early few stages. They seem to be up for this, which they should be. I mean, still trying to get a foothold in the Premier League. What's his name? Vincent Company, doing quite well at Burnley, and he will definitely want the this win against Manchester, or get a result against Manchester United more than anybody else in this team. Obviously, former Manchester City legend, he will definitely be wanting to get a result. Yeah. No, not Weghorst. Too many bad memories. It was a dreadful night, that one, man. Weghorst not here to haunt us today. Otherwise, you know what would have happened. The script was written if Weghorst was still at Burnley. He's on loan. I actually saw a funny tweet that was like, loser of this game has to keep Weghorst. That's the ultimate forfeit there, man. That's the ultimate forfeit. James Trafford, interesting signing for Burnley, new number 1. And he's made a decent start to his Burnley career. Just keep. Oh, good win by Casemiro. Now Hannibal. Now it's Rashford on the left hand side. He can supply Bruno in the middle. He doesn't. Oh, he does. Oh, Bruno. Good shot. Good save. The keeper. That's a shot on target. It's a very potent one as well. Good shot by Bruno. Rashford actually let the ball go there. I thought he should have left it a little bit earlier so that Bruno could have got it while he was in the box. He was in the box when he took the shot, but it was a little bit wider than the original run. The original run was probably the pass that Rashford should have seen, but he didn't. You can see the downfall in ball playing ability without Lisandro Martinez. Johnny Evans and Victor Lindelof cannot play out from the back whatsoever. You see Lisandro Martinez sending somebody to one side and then having the space and the freedom to make their way through the middle. Greatness, Cantona, or best? Greatest, Cantona, or best? George Best and Cantona are definitely up there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. It's a tough one. Probably Cantona is up there. He had a massive impact on United. In terms of their peak, that's a very tough one. Roy Keane could be up there. George Best, 100% as well. Bobby Charlton, definitely. Could be an argument for the class of 99, but I don't know. I don't know if they're completely up there. Wayne Rooney could be up there. There's a lot of great players. Ryan Giggs could be up there, but he tarnished his career after leaving United, to be fair. But he'll still be remembered as a legend. He would have scored a hat-trick or something. Literally. That's just typical United things to do. Let the player who scored no goals for United score a hat-trick in the first game against them. Josh is South Africa 3-0. Thank you for telling me. We're not going to be keeping an eye on the rugby for this game, but if you're going to have it on the side, that's calm. But thank you. Goodmanson on the left. Oh, great ball over to the number 14 for Burnley. He puts the ball in. It's a header. What a stop, Onana. Horrid defending by Manchester United. And Onana comes to the rescue. That's the shot stopping we've loved to see. And he finally sits down the haters. Oh, funny enough, there was a South African flag being waved there. But great shot stopping. Quick hands by Onana. Beautiful stop. Beautiful stop. Now Burnley go on the left-hand side. Crosses have been way too easily put in. There's no people to stop them. Brownhill, I think, is the one that's controlling the game for Burnley. Oh, what is that from Casemiro? He gets out, but only as far as a Burnley player. That is not like Casemiro. Great stop by... Oh, my word. Hannibal. Oh, my days, man. He can't be doing that. The inexperience here. He's passed the ball straight into a Burnley defender in our box. Inexperience coming into the picture there for Hannibal. But Burnley are already tearing through us right now. Nobody marking the Rashford has got to be... That is appalling from Marcus Rashford. He's marking the one man. Reguilon's already marking the one man. He's wanting Rashford to stay with him, and Rashford just goes there. Rashford just decides that it's below him. Good ball from Rashford to Hannibal. Hannibal's in. Oh, ball to Højlund, and he just got stuck under his feet. As a number 9, he's got to try and get the shot off there. I think he tried to be unselfish and try and pass the ball in, but I don't know if that was the best option. But good play from Hannibal, to be fair. I thought he should have maybe taken the shot, but ended up being some good play. How we're playing, I'm not able to watch the game. So far, 11 minutes in, nothing too crazy to talk about. But what I will say is there is a drop off. There is a drop off in in play, like compared to how we started the first 20 minutes against Burnley. As Johnny Evans puts the ball out for Burnley throw-in, tries to send a long ball over to Rashford, and he ends up just kicking the ball out. It's a very Johnny Evans thing to do. Højlund, man, it's got to be a little bit more. Come on, we've got to want this, man. You've got to want this result. They just seem a little bit off the pace, Manchester United, which has been a reoccurring thing. They keep talking about pressure to win the ball, but then they walk in front of the player rather than putting in a challenge. When it's a horrible challenge from Diogo Dalot. That's something that Wan-Bissaka would be able to do, but not Dalot. Oh, the injury crisis at United. That's where you miss Wan-Bissaka. Horrendous challenge by Diogo Dalot. No touch of the ball whatsoever. Yeah, Manchester United players are already acting like statues, not bothering to press the ball. Rashford headers out. Brownhill put in. Good header out by Højlund, and then Burnley player tries to follow. It was Brownhill that got the follow up. That wasn't actually Brownhill that supplied the ball, but it was Brownhill that sent it into Rosed. That was a horrible tackle by Dalot. Unfortunately, that's just it's what you can expect from Wan-Bissaka, not from Dalot. Though you can't expect those kind of challenges from. You can't expect a good challenge from. Oh, just McTominay's just such a bad. I'm so uninspired by McTominay's horrible play every single time I watch him. He's gone for the header. He's put the ball. He's headed it, and instead of heading it to a United player, he's headed it up. Just enough to give the Burnley player another chance to regroup and go for the ball again, and then commit to the foul. We are our players are just we have players that wouldn't start for Burnley playing for Manchester, starting for Manchester United. McTominay would not start for Burnley. He's just got megged. And then committed a foul. Oh my days. Oh my word. What? Talk about the irony of how badly that timing is. I slate McTominay. He goes and gets nutmegged, then commits a foul, and then puts his hands up in the air saying it was not a foul. Goodness me. McTominay must be one of the worst footballers I've ever seen in my life. Sorry, I'm just tweeting something there. Oh, they're in for Burnley. Oh my, on the end. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. Sorry, their striker, Burnley striker, in 1-on-1, and he's hit the inside of the post. Oh my word, the way we get pulled. Oh my goodness, this play. We got spread open like butter, man. They just walked through us like we're butter. So easy to get in behind. Oh my word. We're getting played off the park by Burnley. They've come the closest with the hitting the inside of the post. How is that ball again? McTominay marking the referee instead of marking an actual player, and then Burnley at the inside of the post. Yeah, we're getting cooked by Burnley too. Yeah, Johnny Evans getting caught out again there. All over the top to Bruno. It's wasted. Yeah, so Bruno is playing on that right-hand side. Now Burnley will hold the ball. Burnley, I think, have had more possession than United. So far, the only chances United have had has come from Burnley mistakes. Sounds about right. McTominay, you've got to win that. He wins it and then doesn't know where he put it. Casemiro chips the ball over. And Burnley come away with it, man. Oh, Rasmus Højlund. Oh, great win. Great determination to get the ball there, to win the ball there, Rasmus Højlund. And he doesn't win the foul. Goes down. Thought he won the foul, he didn't. And then Reguilon commit, and then referee gives the foul for the challenge up from Reguilon. I don't think the foul on Rasmus was fair, but then the fact that they gave the Reguilon one is just stupid. Goodmanson coming off from Burnley. Early injury, I think, for Burnley. We're very slow in the build-up play. Boring United. Just, yeah, no energy, no sort of grit to go and win the ball. It's a very classic voice crack. Very classic United style, unfortunately. Very, very classic United style. But yeah, I don't think I've seen United with the ball in the last 3 minutes. Burnley holding the ball. Oh, a little bit of a high foot from Reguilon there. He gets away with it though. McTominay, ball over, straight into a Burnley player. Reguilon. I like how Reguilon actually takes the touch instead of just headering it and playing pinball with the ball. It's Onana. Goes wide to Delo. Good touch. Good switch of play to Reguilon. That's good play from Manchester United to get out of danger. Now Rashford. He plays it back to Reguilon. And Johnny Evans plays it with Lindelof. Is it just me, or did Johnny Evans look like a decent player at Leicester to now looking like a grandpa at United? I mean, he really does look like a grandpa playing on the pitch. I mean, he has his age on the back of his he literally has his age at the back of his shirt. How not to foul on Højlund, yet Reguilon gives the same foul, and it's the same. But Reguilon gets a foul for the same thing. Yeah, it's typical United tax, isn't it? It's like United don't get away with it. Johnny Evans will win the loose ball. Bruno, ball over the top to Rashford. They're winning all the 50-50s right now. Rashford, don't send the ball to McTominay's way, please. Oh, it's a little bit of shaky dribbling there from Rashford. Ball to McTominay. Casemiro loses it again because there's no urgency. There's just laziness on the ball. It's just they think they have all the time in the world when they got to understand that the Premier League is high intensity football. They are not playing like a Premier League team right now. Bruno wins that ball. Well done. Sends it to Hannibal. If he can find Højlund, which he tries to, and Højlund is flat-footed. Beautiful. Our striker is flat-footed while trying to get him behind. And McTominay gets on the wrong side of the. I've only named. I don't want to sound negative, but I've only named negatives from Manchester United in the last 5 minutes. It's just shocking. It's shocking. It's flipping shocking. I don't know why I'm putting on a Scouse accent. Hannibal now. Ball into Casemiro. Can find Bruno out wide. He does find Bruno out wide. Now Bruno tries to put the ball in for Højlund. And he wins a corner. Fairly well worked from United, but still no cutting edge there. But so far, Burnley supplying the striker more than us. I'm pretty sure we give our strikers less supply than like relegation clubs. Like I guarantee you, Nottingham Forest, Awani or something gets more service than Højlund. Oh, great header! Johnny Evans! Whoa, oh, he sat down, United fans. Johnny Evans for Manchester United. Who would have thought that? After getting so much criticism for being in the starting 11, he goes and wins a header. Maguire could never. We love to see it. Johnny Evans, and you can see how he's buzzing. He scores for Manchester United after 8.5 years on his return season for Manchester United. It's a horrible signing. I stick with that. But beautiful cross from Reguilon. And a great header from Evans. I mean, it's horrible defending from Burnley. That's typical United defending from Burnley, actually. But simple tap-in from Johnny Evans. And does his job. Oh, I put 1-0 to Burnley as well. That's what I expected. That is how much I expected Burnley to go ahead instead of United. But we'll take it. 1-0 to the Reds. Or the Whites in this one. Checking offside possible. No, that doesn't look offside at all. Unless it touches Højlund. No, I don't see how that can be offside. Am I blind? Højlund can't be offside. Højlund didn't touch it. Oh, they're not checking offside. They're checking if Højlund maybe affected James Trafford's ability to go and save it. He was never saving the header anyways. Watch, it's gonna be it's gonna be ruled offside because it's Manchester United. It always is. It's a Manchester United thing. Yep, I told you. No goal. It's a typical. It's just the match fixing that Manchester United get every single game. It's ridiculous at this point. It's literally ridiculous. Every single damn week we are robbed. Every single damn week we are robbed. That's ridiculous. Johnny Evans, crazy. Oh gosh, they better not. They better give the goal. I don't know why I thought it was actually a goal. It's Manchester United. Unless it's a clear and obvious goal. Instead of it being a clear and obvious error, for United it has to be a clear and obvious goal with absolutely zero uncertainty about the goal. Oh my goodness, McTominay's just been robbed of possession. That's so stupid. It's typical Manchester United fashion, isn't it? It happened against Arsenal, happened against Brighton, happened against Bayern. It happens every single time. Literally, VAR has it out first, man. VAR has it out first. Good defending there by Reguilon. Thank goodness I didn't celebrate that Johnny Evans goal like we won the Champions League. Oh no, we'll take. Reguilon. Tries to flick it over the button. Good idea, just poor execution. But Reguilon's been our best player so far. He's actually given some sort of energy. Rashford not helping him on the left at all. They're not really attacking the right-hand side. McTominay's been dreadful. Højlund not getting any service as usual. Hannibal just giving a foul there. Oh my word. Now here's Bruno. Oh, Casemiro's just stolen it off Bruno. Rasmus Højlund's won it. Højlund tries to cut inside. Oh my goodness. Thought he was fouled, wasn't fouled. Now Rashford. Good ball into Højlund. If he can find... Oh! Back against goal. And he tries to sneak the ball in, but it's quite wide. I think he should have gone on the other side of the defender there. McTominay again. commits the foul. I think McTominay's had given more fouls than touches this game. McTominay's 100% getting booked in the next few. McTominay only fouls. I don't think I can name one positive thing McTominay has done in the last 4 months for Manchester United. Now Burnley on the attack. Ball into the box, header out by Johnny Evans. Oh, let's check VAR. Even though he's headed it, it's a penalty to Burnley. Because when he headed it out, apparently the officials say that his hand was holding him in the air so he could win the header. That is a penalty to Burnley. That is the kind of things you will get for Manchester United. Oh my goodness. And now Burnley will counter after all of our defenders are caught out of position. Look, how? There's a player that's just dribbled through 5 Manchester United players. Rashford, good tracking back. Ball in. Nope. Brownhill now. Left hand side, completely unmarked. Oh my word, it's found its way through in the left. Oh my word, Burnley are toying with us. We are getting cooked. Burnley in the box. Takes a shot that's deflected and it's out. I would say this is good football from Burnley, but it's really literally just bad defending by Manchester United. They are playing training ground football. Just in there's a tweet here that's been made about Manchester United and VAR this season. No handball for the obvious Romero penalty against Spurs. Goal against Arsenal cancelled for when it was not offside. Goal against Brighton cancelled out even though it was clearly a goal and it was in. Oh boy! Oh my goodness! Burnley almost found an opener through a header. Goal against Burnley cancelled. Penalty given against Bayern after Eriksen's very careless handball, which is probably the most given out of the lot. It's just ridiculous. Good clearance by Bruno. Pineda. Burnley on the attack now. I don't remember the last time United had an attack. It's been so long. We are getting cooked. Properly cooked. The only good thing I can remember that McTominay has done is that one against Leeds where he scored twice. Yeah, to be fair, that was how many seasons ago? That was 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 4 seasons ago. Oh no, there was this season, last season, the season before. Yeah, it was literally 4 seasons ago. The last positive thing United that McTominay did was 4 seasons ago. Rashford getting into the box. He's lost the ball. He's gained ball. Now Reguilon tries to put the ball in and it's blocked. See, that ball would have gone in if it was on the other end of the pitch because Burnley are actually putting in an effort to block the shots. Bruno takes a left-footed shot and gets blocked. Reguilon, ball in, good ball. Unlucky. And it comes out to Lindelof, Delo, now Evans. Casemiro playing on the left, on the right hand, on the right wing for split for the moment. Oh, good ball from Delo to Mejbri. Anytime we seem to get some forward momentum, we pass it back. Rashford, no middle options. Has to go wide now to Lindelof. And we're going to go to Evans, and then we're going to go back to Lindelof, and then we're going to go back to Evans, and then we're going to go to McTominay. Yep. It's literally just defense, midfield, attack, defense, midfield. No attack at all. We're literally just getting the possession numbers out. We're getting the possession numbers up. Yep. Now Lindelof. And it will go all the way back to Onana. Oh my word, McTominay. Oh my goodness, McTominay. Lost the ball again, but he gets lucky with the bad touch. I strongly dislike McTominay with the burning passion. Casemiro should win that. Good win. Actually went for it there. Now Rashford could attack the left-hand side. Tries to get in through the middle. And there's 4 players and he decides to run into them. That's just Marcus Rashford in a nutshell for you. On his day, he can get through them, but then nobody will talk about the 9 out of 10 times that he doesn't make make through there. Burnley are playing us off the park right now. Yeah, there's nothing positive to say about United this half. Literally nothing. We need to start getting guests on the watch along so that we have something to talk. We have somebody to talk to while we do these watch alongs, especially for this season because United have been dreadful. McTominay gives the ball to Burnley. Hannibal commits the foul. They say play on. Burnley tries to put the ball in. It goes up for a goal kick. But classic Manchester United fashion. McTominay gets the ball and then gives the ball. And then Mabry gives a foul. It's just it's a sad time. I'm a South African. If you guys didn't know already, by my accent, but also just I've mentioned it before. I would very much. I'm not really even a rugby fan. And I would probably much rather be watching this. If I wasn't doing a watch along, I'd probably switch this off and turn on the rugby. Because South Africa versus Ireland is gonna give at least more of a. Oh, Rashford, no, never mind. No pressing at all. Man, and we were unlucky for the goal to not be given, but it's Bruno wins the ball, then gives it. It's such a United thing to do, man. What, we can't capitalize on anything. Okay, if we're not going to create our own attacks, at least capitalize on the mistakes that Burnley make. But we're not even doing that. And now Burnley will create an attack. Look, and they will actually be able to do it. They get inside the box. Nobody marking the outside man on there. Watch McTominay. Not marking anyone. Comes back out to Burnley. Burnley playing like prime Barcelona, yeah? Ball into Brownhill. And Johnny Evans has to clear. And we win a goal kick. But Buy a ball playing keeper to hit 60-yard balls to no one and make it make sense. Yeah, I mean, we have a good ball playing midfield, ball playing goalkeeper, but no good players that can actually hold the ball once the ball's launched. %62% possession for Burnley. Oh my word. Burnley are dribbling through the United defense. Hannibal Maesbury, he can run with it. Puts it into Bruno. And Hoyland's not chasing that after. What is this from United? No passion, no energy, no grit, no determination. Maesbury with a bad ball to Bruno, who then gets a heavy touch. And then Hoyland just doesn't even bother to go and get the ball. I can't be bothered with these players right now, man. Can't be bothered with these players. You'd think they have some sort of determination to go and win a game of football, especially against Burnley. What happened was they disallowed goal or something. There was a disallowed goal for Manchester United. It was 100% not. Onana, good claim. It was not even vaguely possible for any other team to get that goal disallowed. But it's Manchester United, so we are Manchester United and VAR. It's a recipe for disaster. Wow, we are seriously poor, aren't we? These players literally don't care. We are bad, but it's purely down to the players just taking this like 5-a-side footy on a Tuesday night. Like, oh, screw that. That's a Champions League night on a Monday night. Like, they do not care about the result. Like, no, we are 0-0 with Burnley in the first half, and Onana's just held the ball up for 10 seconds minimum. Because there's no movement from our players. Reguilon. Yep. Hits the ball into a Burnley player while it's in our half. This is the most boring game I've seen in my life. Onana is faking picking up the ball when we're 0-0 with Burnley. Oh, this is just the most this is so embarrassing. We're 0-0 with Burnley, and this feels a little bit more embarrassing than Brighton. Hoyland loses the ball. We kept the ball with Onana for 25 seconds. The first pass that we tried to make it out with, and Hoyland gives away the ball. I just can't believe that we are playing with five of our starting 11. And those fives are barely giving 20% of their ability. Rashford tries to run and gets fouled. Being dominated. What is going on? McTominay marking Casper, the ghost in midfield. He's marking the referee. I think the referee has done more running than has affected the game. I mean, fair enough, the referee's been shocking as well, but McTominay's been up there with just as bad as the referee. It's just sideways passes, FC. Backwards and sideways passes, FC. Look at it. Delo, ball over. There we go, Bruno. No support on that right-hand side. Yep, backwards again. And now we'll go back to Lindelof, and now we'll go back to Johnny Evans. And then we'll go to, and then he'll send it over the top to Bruno. And then he volleys it, and it's a beautiful volley. Oh my days, Bruno. Oh my word. World-class finish, world-class goal, world-class player. Not deserved in the slightest, that goal for Manchester United, and we've capitalized on we've got the lead in a dreadful first half for Manchester United. What a goal. Bruno Fernandes, take a flipping bow. Beautiful goal. What a goal. That is Cristiano Ronaldo-esque. He learned that from Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's a Johnny Evans assist. He's got a disallowed goal and a Johnny Evans assist. That should be offside. That should be onside. My FPL was winning with that. 100. Oh, same. 100%. Oh, it's sublime. Oh my day. It's pure filth. Oh, it's filth. Oh, it's disgusting. It is disgusting. He has no right to put that in the bottom corner from that. And he's absolutely slotted it home. Everybody's screaming in the chat. Finally, United have got a goal that is going to stand. Rashford over to Højlund. Nope. Burnley will keep an eye on that. Højlund's got to up his pressing. An Evans assist though. Johnny Evans with a goal and an assist. I'm not even calling it a disallowed goal anymore. It's an Evans assist. It's an Evans goal. We'll give it to him. Outrageous goal. Brilliant pass by Evans. Sublime finish by Fernandes. Rooney to Van Persie vibes. Yeah, true. Bruno Fernandes. De Bruyne's shaking in his boots. Although he can't get him on because he's injured. "30 minutes out from half time here. Oh, good win by Bruno. Now Casemiro. Lindelof, and we play it back. I mean, the chance to capitalize and maybe get another goal before the second half, and instead they play it back and they're like, oh no, we'll take the 1-goal lead. Johnny Evans. Ball over the top to Bruno. He might be offside, if maybe not. Oh my word! I mean, it didn't matter anyways, it was offside, but Højlund's just hit it into Rowe's head. Johnny Evans again with the ball. Bruno was offside. Højlund's got to slot that home regardless of the fact that it's offside. Bruno's in my FBL. Chubby Chicken, we're in the same... and Victoria, we're all in the same boat, man. If Rashford could step up, though, that would help as well with my FPL. Now McTominay. McTominay to Rashford. Now McTominay back. Trouble is now that they'll think work is done 100%, and we've got to... I mean, we're not gonna, but we've got to see a better performance in the second half. But I doubt that's gonna happen. I really doubt that's gonna happen. Half time here at Turf Moor. Let's quickly get that up. Johnny Evans with the ruled out goal. I don't know why it does this stupid thing here where it just keeps going. Burnley. Actually, you know what I'm gonna try and do? Maybe if I do, let's try and do this. If I go text. We're going to try something, guys. Okay. Here we go. we're going to go. There we go. And then we want to select color. Guys, this is like high level production here, I know. And then there we go. And then instead of half time, we're just going to have it like that. And then we are going to change. I know this is like, I'm giving you the insides of what happens. And then we'll change this to second half so that when the second half starts, we'll change it like that. And then we'll close that. So, Manchester United 1-0 head against Burnley due to Bruno Fernandes' sublime finish after Johnny Evans' goal ruled out. But make no doubt about it, we have been absolutely played off the park in the first 45 minutes, 100%. I actually didn't even give Bruno Fernandes the goal. Let me quickly give him the goal there. Bruno Fernandes. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let's go. Let's look at the stats. Let's look at the stats and let's see what the United fans are reacting to that, because I know they will not be happy with that in the slightest. I mean, the 3 points are what matters here, but what I will say is the display has been atrocious. The display has been absolutely appalling. Damn, Johnny Evans is cooking this game. We owe him apologies. To be fair, he's been okay, but he's been bad. He's still been a liability in defense. Thoughts on the first half? I thought we got played off the park possession-wise. We can't seem to string multiple passes together. We lack intensity. Burnley look much more up for it, and we're losing every single 50-50 as far as I'm concerned. And I would say, best. Okay, let's put this in the chat. Best player. Let's go here. So we're gonna ask everybody put in the chat your best player of the half and your worst player of the half. And then I'll give you mine. So let's look at the stats, but make sure to put that in the chat while we read out the stats. Best player of the half and worst player of the half. I think they're pretty easy. Maybe worst player might be up for debate. I've got mine locked and loaded, man. But we'll see. 6 shots on target for Burnley to our 5. 2 shots each on target. 58% possession to our 42. So around 60-40 split. 87% pass accuracy from Burnley. And 84% pass accuracy for Manchester United. So 4 corners for Burnley, 1 corner for Manchester United. So as you can see, Burnley looking the better side. And that is good for Burnley considering they're a championship side. And if technically that's good for United considering we're a championship side. But like in all seriousness, that is dreadful for Manchester United to be played off the park on every single stat from Burnley. It's just ridiculous. But the 3 points is all that matters, yeah. If we climb over the line with a terrible performance, I'd much rather that than us come guns out in the second half and go and draw this game. That is the last thing I want. Talk Source FM, or I don't know which. There's multiple people on that podcast. Make sure to go check it out. I don't know when they're going to be posting soon. Hopefully soon. I'm pressuring you guys now. Yep, I'm looking at you guys. Make sure to be posting soon. But yeah, good to see you in the chat, bro. Josh VAR doesn't like you, boy. Nah, it's the United tax, man. We are ever since that 2019-2020 season, we have been the most unlucky team with VAR. Your VAR just doesn't like us. We have been robbed in our last 5 games. Oh no, our last 5 games. Oh no, our last 6 games because technically we played Bayern. So our last 6 games. We weren't necessarily robbed against. Who did we play the first game? Wolves. No, we were just crap that entire game. Bruno best, McTominay worse. I hopped into the stream just to let you know. Fair enough. And y'all need Jesus, to be honest. I mean, we need both. We need 2 kind of different. We need 2 kinds of Jesuses, man. We need Jesus from above, and we could do with Jesus at number 9 from Arsenal. I'm not gonna lie. It's just some sort of players that give some energy, man. But the one above is probably more needed. They will always try and rob us, but you can't stop greatness. From Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, that is true. I mean, Bruno's brilliance is the only thing keeping us from looking even more dreadful than we actually are. Casemiro prayed after. To be fair, I mean, you say y'all need Jesus. Casemiro was praying after Bruno Fernandes scored. Both the centre backs can't make a forward pass to save their lives. Literally, I mean, our midfielder can't. Our current central midfielder, actually I'll just do this. Guys, typing on yeah is so hard on Twitter, man. Our current central midfielder can't pass at all. We play like we've just got promoted, literally. That's what I was saying. We're more like a championship side. Robin Van Persie watching the assist from Johnny Evans. He jumps into the TV. I'm just... So, yeah, that is the stats and everything. If I were to give my best and my worst, I would say... I mean, Bruno is going to be best for the goal. But if we... Let's take out the goals for a second. And let's go strictly on a performance. I would say Reguilon has been my standout player for the half. I think Reguilon's been the best player. But Bruno, it'll go to Bruno because of the fact that he... I mean, these are the we're -3 goal difference, and these are the games that we should be making that up, but instead we don't. Instead, we clutch these 1-0s, and then we go and lose to Liverpool 7-0. I'd bring Amrabat on. I would bring Amrabat on as well for McTominay. And I would keep Mejbri on, to be fair. I've liked his energy. He's not been the best in terms of technically, but like I just don't. I just really want McTominay off, man. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much. If I had to make substitutions, I'd bring McTominay off for Amrabat. Or would I? Maybe I would... I don't know if I would do that or if I would bring off McTominay for a Martial or Garnacho, you know. That's probably what I would do to get Bruno back in the midfield. That's maybe what I would do. I mean... Otherwise, if that wasn't the case, if we didn't do midfielder for right winger, then I would do McTominay for Amrabat, and then I would bring Mejbri off for I think I would bring Martial over Garnacho, you know, just to occupy that right hand side. I like this cameo against Bayern, and then later take Rashford off for Garnacho. That's what I would do. That's definitely what I would do. Yeah, that's the subs I would make at current time. Maybe Rafael Varane, but I don't see it, to be honest. That's I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That's what that's my opinions. Rashford literally gives up on the run when we're 10 minutes in. Yeah, it's not great. Let's look what people are saying on Twitter. Any changes for the second half? Let's see what people are saying. Let's see what people say. McTominay out, Amrabat in. Eriksen for McTominay and Amrabat for Casemiro a little bit later on. Interesting. Amrabat for McTominay, Rashford off. We need to see Amrabat in action. McTominay needs to come off. Can't recall him doing anything to get other than getting megged. Thought Rashford has looked lost as well. Rashford also. A lot of people calling for McTominay and Rashford. I think both are justified, but I think the McTominay one's more needed. and Rashford could offer something going forward in the second half. But if Rashford does not deliver something before 70th minute, take him off for Garnacho, man. Take him off for Garnacho. Because I'm sick of this I love Rashford, he's my favorite player, but I'm sick of this Rashford agenda. I mean Rashford bias, where Rashford stays on the entire game and we shoehorn in other players into different positions just to make sure that we can keep Rashford on the pitch. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's the bias that we did not want. I already know I'll be watching that Bruno goal all night. That pass to finish, damn. I'm watching that over and over and over. The game, 100% I'm not, but the goal is beautiful. Also, on a different note, if people are interested at all, I'm just gonna quickly look at how the Boca are doing. Oh goodness, yeah, guys, it's as a South African Manchester United fan, it's not looking good, bruv. I mean, I know we're winning 1-0, but shocking performance from Manchester United, and we're losing 3-7 to Ireland. Is not good. It's not good at all. I imagine Ireland scored a try and got a conversion. We probably got a penalty. Come on, Josh Evans. Oh, I thought you were calling me Josh Evans for a second. Come on, Josh. Evans is man of the match. At the moment, he should have a goal. And what about that assist from Bruno? So if he should have a goal and shouldn't have assist, and I would give it to him. But that's what I said. So I think I would give it to Bruno. And I would have probably given it to Evans if the goal stood. But the reason I said Reguilon was purely off performance-wise. If we're going off like actual game change, because like realistically, I think Reguilon's been the best performing player on the pitch. But I think if I would give a man of the match right now, it would be Bruno and then Evans, because they got the goal and then they got the assist. I don't know if that makes sense, but in terms of the best player to watch, essentially, I would put that as Reguilon. That's what I would do. So yeah, interesting stat for you lot. Johnny Evans has more assists than KDB this season. Just letting you know. They were comparing Bruno to guys like Odegaard midweek. The disrespect is uncanny. Yeah, Bruno's clear. Johnny Evans has produced more assists tonight than Caicedo, Rice, and Lavia and KDB combined. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Trust the process in Ten Hag. Hannibal's been my favorite player on the pitch. The energy and the team and the energy this team needs. Fair enough. Jesse Lingard has joined Al Ettifaq on training valid for 1 month, as he's still available as a free agent. Up to Lingard and Ettifaq if they want to proceed together. Steven Gerrard will be key to decide too. I thought he was training with West Ham a couple of weeks ago. Players coming out for second half, by the way. I swear Jesse Lingard was training with West Ham. But interesting. I think West Ham would be a much better move if West Ham wanted to do that deal. But I think it may be a bit late. Okay. Getting back into it. Second half coming up. Let's get the second half. Let's put that up, and then we'll get the timer going soon. They need to sort out the possession, and they need to sort out their attacking threat, Manchester United. But most importantly, they need to flipping sort out their midfield. It's McTominay, but there's no substitutions from Erik ten Hag, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna put on my I'm gonna put on my hoodie as soon as the second half kicks off. It's a little bit cold. Rasmus Højlund will kick us off for the second half. And we're off. And we're not off because the timer did not go for some reason. Interesting. Okay. Seconds, we'll put that on 20. We'll set it as 20. And then we'll press start when it hits 20, I guess. And we're off. Finally. Okay. Come on, boys. Let's sort this out. Josh, bro, not gonna lie, Bruno has saved you. I mean, what's new? What's new? Portuguese Magnifico, man. He's world class. He's probably been our only world class player this season. Not our only world class player, but so far this season it's been our only world class player. Imagine losing De Gea and imagine losing Bruno. No, so I have a video coming out soon explaining the breakdown of why of the De Gea situation and why. I think I should make that a sole video in itself, but I'm going to talk about United. But the De Gea thing is a long story, man. But essentially, there's a longer story to why we replaced De Gea and why it's not worked and why it should have been expected why it's not going to work. But it's not that. It doesn't mean there was a mistake to let go of De Gea. But there was mistakes that if we didn't make those mistakes, releasing De Gea would have been good. Would have worked out well. But because we made those mistakes, we might as well not have sold De Gea. But yeah, there's a longer story to it. But right now, selling De Gea was not the right move. But it was the move that should have been done. Just there were other moves that needed to be done with it. It's a long story. Okay, let's put on. I'm gonna put on my hoodie. United. I always feel so awkward putting on a hoodie. It's like, or just putting on a jacket in general because it's like it's fine. Like it's completely fine, but then it's like it just makes you feel a bit awkward, especially if you're doing it in front of people, because then it's like you're constantly in like this weird mumble jumble like thing where you're adjusting it to make it feel nice. Like, look, I'm just leaning in front of the camera, like giving you up 0.5 angles the entire time. And then I have to adjust the sleeves, you know. Okay, we sorted. Oh my word, Casemiro's just been sent and he's committed a foul. Oh my goodness, Casemiro, man, that's such a McTominay thing to do, man. I think McTominay was actually going to do it. He was behind Casemiro. I think he was surprised. He was like, "No, bro, that's my job." Bruno tried to send a Burnley player. It didn't work. Let's go. Come on, boys. What's everyone's thoughts on the Jadon Sancho situation? It's a long story again, like I said. But long story short, Jadon Sancho does not. It's Ten Hag is right to have dropped Sancho from the squad, and until he fixes things with Ten Hag, he shouldn't be allowed back in the squad, and that's how it should be for every single player. The disrespect goes to the manager. As soon as the player thinks he's above the club and above the badge, he needs to be put in his place. And that should be applied to every single player. But unfortunately, it's not like Rashford should be dropped, not because of his lack of passion for the club. McTominay should be dropped because of his lack of passion, but also just lack of football skill, and other players as well that have just been appalling this season and have showed no real pressure, no real determination to go and win a game of football. Unfortunately, we've got too many injuries to teach players lessons at the moment. We literally have a worse squad now than we did last season. Oh, we've won a corner. Did we? No, we didn't. We won a throw-in. And it's another throw-in. United, I mean, surely they've got to get another attack going. Here's McTominay in the box to Meshbury. Now Delo. Ball in! Oh my word, Højlund, you've got to score that, man. You've got to score that. Oh my word, you're number 9 for Manchester United and you're not putting away a tap-in, man. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable from Højlund. I get that he's young, I get that he's inexperienced, but that's it's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. He's got to score that. He's got to bury that. We've paid 80 million for a striker that can't put in the tap in. Højlund close again. Should not be missing those. He missed one against Brighton. He's missed sitter even though it was offside in today's game, and he's missed now that one. That's ridiculously poor from Højlund. I've already said I saw it against Bayern, and I stick with it that I see Højlund as he could be a top class striker, but he's got to. The fact that he's missing those chances is ridiculous. That's an Erling Haaland clinical finish. As much as people want to call him a tap merchant, and he is, if you're there in the right place and you get the goals, regardless of whether you're a tap merchant, you get the goal. You can call him a tap merchant, but at the end of the day, he's going to be getting those records because of the tap-ins. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous miss by Højlund. That's awful by Højlund. Rashford. Running at the Burnley defense. Holds up play. Get Amrabat on now. 100% agree with you. I think Tenno's too stubborn to do that though. Give Højlund some time. I'm giving him time. 100%. I've said he has the potential to be one of the best strikers in the world. I 100% give him time. All I said was that he should be scoring that. But I'm not on this. Just before anybody says that, I'm in no way, shape or fashion. Højlund out, get him on the bench. Oh, he's dreadful. He's gonna be what a terrible signing, whatever. I think it's a quality signing. I'm just saying that he's got to be putting away tap-ins for an 80. Is that not? Am I wrong for wanting for requesting that an 80 million marquee striker? Am I wrong for asking that I want an 80 million striker to be putting away tap-ins? I mean, I don't think I am, but. Yeah, I'm 100% giving him time. I'm just saying he shouldn't be missing those opportunities. Bruno goal was world class. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it was beautiful. McTominay giving the ball away again and again and again and again. Says Chubby Chicken. Fair enough, says Play Shorts Football. See, we 100% we give Højlund time. I see him as he could be the future of United's front line, but we've got to give him more chances. And when we give him those chances, we've got to be able to rely on him to put those tap-ins in. Not wrong, Josh. He should have scored that tap-in. Exactly. Foul on Reguilon there. I'm just happy that we have a 1-0 advantage, but we need to double it. Otherwise, you just know that in the last 15 minutes, we're going to be on the back foot. We're not going to attack at all. And then we're going to concede. Just watch it. Bruno hits it out. Oh no, Ramsey actually hits it out, and it's a United throw-in. I don't know what's. I don't. They put panning at Sergio. I don't know if that means. I don't know if that means he got a yellow card or something. Casemiro wide ball to Rashford, wins the header. Hannibal bad touch. Oh, McTominay again. Oh, I am going to end myself with McTominay, man. This. Oh my word. Burnley corner. Bruno, another goal, I think. I hope so. Play shorts, hopefully. Really think we're missing Wan-Bissaka today? Yeah, there's a big difference. Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, my word. If we concede from this corner now. This was never a Burnley corner. Ball in. Højlund gets clear. United 0-2 United, I think. Final score predictions, everyone. Oh, it's because final score predictions, everyone. I'm gonna go. I wanna go 2-0, like play shorts, but I'm gonna. You know what? I'll say 2-1. I'll say 2-1 United, but I can see this going 1-1. By the way, I think this is that'll be the most common. That is the most likely result. I'm not gonna lie. That is what I expect, but I will predict 2-1 just to make sure that just to stay positive, you know. Da-da-da-da. James Trafford. Pressing from Lindelof there. Good challenge. Now McTominay. Højlund. If Bruno. Ball over to Rashford. Oh, good. Tried to put the ball into Højlund. Oh my word. Rashford, good layoff to Højlund. Højlund tried to get the ball, and oh my word, the defending is world class. Oh my word. World class defense from there. Højlund close again. That's James Trafford's ball. I don't know if you guys knew this, but there's a rule in football where the goalkeeper is only allowed to hold the ball for six seconds. And I'm pretty sure every single goalkeeper breaks that rule. If we score another goal, that's it. We've won it. It's 2-0, as we all know in football, is the biggest danger scoreline you can have. But yeah, I think we will get over the line if we get a second. Oh, McTominay, man. Oh my word. And now Burnley on the attack. Now Tresor, ball in. That's an honest, comfortable claim. Get McTominay off, please, I beg you. Just for my sanity. Rashford out wide to Meshbury. Oh, good ball from Casemiro to Bruno. Finds Bruno on the left. And he doesn't even look inside the box. Instead, he just goes all the way back. And now it's going to go all the way back to Lindelof. Well, how only United can turn an attack like that into playing it to their furthest to the last man of their team. Like, that's such a why? City are turning that into an attack and actually getting a shot on target. It's ridiculous, man. Chubby Chicken says Casemiro. Yeah, that was a beautiful ball, to be fair. Burnley are terrible, but we're making them look good. Burnley are terrible, but we are worse. Now, Diego Dalot. Ball in. Oh, good defending. Would have been a beautiful ball to Højlund. Get Amrabat on now. I agree with you. Rashford seems to be playing on the right-hand side and Bruno on the left now. Weird. '60th minute subs gotta be getting on Amrabat and Variant's on now. Yeah, we do. 60 minute is now, yeah. So Marshall seems to be warming up. I imagine Højlund will come off now. Rashford's got to come off for Garnacho. Watch Rashford play the full 90 minutes again. Rashford now could supply the ball to Højlund. Højlund's not going to get that. He's going to get that on the right hand side. Not his best position. Oh, beautiful back heel to Dalot. Dalot now gets in the box. It's a horrid cross. McTominay bought shots. Oh, saved. What is that ball? What is that cross from Dalot though? McTominay with an awful shot. It was the worst cross ever. Yeah, that was a horrible cross from Dalot. But a terrible shot as well. From McTominay. Come on, boys. This is, by the way, as well, been like an extremely boring watch. Like a really boring watch. I appreciate you for sticking with us through this live stream, even though it's been a very poor. I mean, I think at this point I would have switched off the telly. I would have switched off the telly if I wasn't streaming. Probably not, but I would have something on the side and then just keep it up, because this game is so dull. Like, so dull. Oh, good ball to Reguilon. Reguilon. Ball to Rashford. Rashford tries to switch it to Højlund. Can't get around. And Højlund commits the foul. And Rashford a bit upset with Højlund there. I'm guessing Ten Hag will make some subs soon. Probably. I reckon a Højlund for Martial. I'd reckon Rashford will play the full 90. Unfortunately, I don't think a Martial for Højlund straight swap is a terrible substitution. By the way, I just think that Rashford also should be coming off. Get Amrabat on for McTominay. Get Garnacho on for Rashford, and then I would bring Facundo on for. I'd actually bring. Would I? No, I would bring Martial on for Højlund if Højlund was to come off. You can Viva Garnacho from the fans. Fair enough. Viva Garnacho, Viva Garnacho, running down the wing, hear United sing. Viva Garnacho. Manchester City are going to walk the Prem, aren't they? Ball in. Oh, good clearance, Lindelof. Beautiful run. Beautiful ball. But it's a good stop by Lindelof. Please do not concede now, Manchester United. Corner from Burnley. That's a header out by Bruno. Gonna try and dribble their way through. They play it back to the keeper. James Trafford completely off his line. This is classic Vincent Kompany style. I would bring Garnacho on for Hannibal so Bruno can go back to the center and get Garnacho on the right. Well, I don't mind that. Don't mind that. I would bring Garnacho on for Rashford and bring. Ooh, actually, yeah, you probably make a good point. I bring Rashford on for Garnacho, put Garnacho on the left. Then I would bring Facundo on for McTominay, and then put Bruno in the center, and then maybe take Casemiro off for Amrabat around the 80th minute. Bruno over the top, tries to reach Rashford, does not. Now Højlund, and that's Rashford's ball. Tried to give it to Delode, failed. He didn't actually. Casemiro, ball in, tries to feed it into Højlund, but it's just over the top. Just over him. Roberts got in front of Bruno. Good cut out Casemiro. Now Rashford. Rashford takes the shot. Gets blocked. He didn't really have much on Rashford. I'll give him that. Fair enough. Good play by Casemiro. Come on, boys. Let's find the second, man. Let's find the second. It's against flipping Burnley. For Pete's sake. Substitutions are going to be made. 70th minute. But it's actually going Burnley's way. It's not going to... There's a Johnny Evans ball that we expected. Fair enough. He's put some good balls, but that was what we expected at the beginning of the game from him. No subs from Ten Hag, which is just ridiculous, but I just can't be bothered. United not having any of the ball. Let's look at the possession. Let's look at the possession. 40% possession. So embarrassing. I'll take the 3 points, but again, it's just an embarrassing performance. McTominay, good cutout. Ball to Rashford. Rashford, bad ball to Hannibal. Appeals for foul, does not win it. Oh my word. Burnley have played us off the park from the back there. It just looks like such a like a much better team, man. It's just ridiculous. I'm fed up of United, man. Absolutely fed up. And Lindelof has committed the foul. Zanderberg, J. Rodriguez, and some other fella coming on. Where are Amrabat minutes? Where's the Amrabat minutes we were promised? No clue. Substitutions for Burnley now. GW6 was asked what makes him different to other strikers. I bring the streets to the pitch. That's my quality. That's funny. Burnley having all of the position right now. I have to get subs on. What country do you live in? I'm in the UK. I live in South Africa. From the South Africans. From South Africa. And from the South Africans. Yeah. UK obviously. Awesome country, man. I mean, watching UK football, man. It's the only right way to do it. Only right way to do it. But currently, our rugby team is not doing so great. Well, I'm not watching the game right now, but if we're talking about the score line right now, I mean, hypothetically, let's say the Springboks are doing well, right? That means that we're having a bad display from United, but a good result, and a bad performance and a good display from the Springboks, but a bad result. Let's hope they can switch it on in the next 10 minutes. Oh my word, Burnley are in. Great stop on Onana. J. Rodriguez tries to do something, and Onana comes to claim. And Evans is down. Evans is down. No subs for United yet. Oh gosh, head injuries for Evans. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Now, when you live in the UK, it's boring, but great football. Fair enough. Fair enough. Maybe football is the highlights of the UK. I'm serious, bro. I'm seriously trying hard not to fall asleep, bro. I'm streaming the game and I want to fall asleep. We need to turn this into one of those streamers that let you just stream themselves sleeping. I'm not big time enough for that yet, but like, goodness me, I am so this game is so boring. I'm gonna chuck my feet up here. Look here. We can watch. We're gonna watch the game like this. We're gonna watch the game like this. We might as well be asleep, man. I'm with you, Jeff. I'm 100% with you. What happened with Regulon? I think he might have pulled something. Regulon might have pulled a hamstring. I swear, if this is another injury from a lone player that we literally just got in and has played like a couple of games. United are making a sub. I don't know who it is. I'm hearing that it is Rafael Varane. But that might be wrong. Johnny Evans. What is Johnny Evans doing? That's a foul. Don't know why he didn't just pass it to the keeper. Our injury problem is so bad. No, it's atrocious, Victoria, man. It's so bad. Burnley send it wide to the left-hand side. And Delo hits it out. United have been so dreadful. Last 5 minutes have been 90% possession for Burnley. Burnley FC. Oh my word. Diego Delo gets clear for a corner. Rafael Varane is coming on. I don't know for who. Is it for Johnny Evans? No, it's for Sergio Reguilon. So, Lindelof left back then, right? Lindelof left back, I'm assuming. Because that is where Lindelof can play left back. Or at least people claim he can. So I'm going to put Lindelof left back because that is what I expect. That is what I expect. We'll see though. It might be Lindelof right back and then Delo left back. That might be the play because I don't think Lindelof can play left back, but he can play right back. Malacia hopefully should be back soon. What happened to Malacia, man? My goodness. I mean, he was one of our standout players in the first few games last season. And then he got the injury at the beginning of this season and just disappeared. Or no, not at the beginning of this season, at the end of last season. Malacia just disappeared. He was having such a good start to his United career. He was fitting in so well Højlund, it's good. We've got to score here. Højlund to Rashford. Oh my word! Only Manchester United can mess that attack up. Why did Højlund pass it to Rashford? Why did Højlund go to Rashford, man? Oh my word! Only Manchester United can mess up an attack so badly. We literally had a 3-on-2. And we mess it up that bad. So much space. So much space for Bruno and Højlund. Oh my word. It's been a terrible Højlund display today, unfortunately. I'm not saying Højlund out again. Gotta say that, but I'm just saying it's been a bad display from Højlund. It hasn't been any better for Rashford either. At least Rolls Royce is back. Yeah, that's good. Reguilon is off with a hammy. Watch that be like a 4-week thing again. We are so unlucky with injuries, man. Have you seen we're playing with a back five at the moment? What is this? Oh my word, we are. I think Casemiro might be playing left back. How is McTominay made it 80 minutes? How has McTominay made it 80 minutes? That is ridiculous. Rafael Varane has been our sub. Oh my goodness. Header over by Sanderberg. Our subs have been, and our only substitution has been Rafael Varane. Left back Luke Shaw injured. Backup left back Malacia injured. Left back signed on loan Reguilon injured. Centre back as makeshift left back Martinez injured. Guys, United, man. McTominay, Hannibal, loses the ball. We have been. How are we one? We are 1-0 up from a moment of brilliance from Bruno Fernandes and Johnny Evans. Rodriguez. Oh my word. Joey Rodriguez is our Achilles heel, man. Johnny Evans loses his man there. Apparently both Shaw and Malacia should be back soon. And then also Mount. Mount should be back soon as well, yeah. I've heard. Mount was training with the team, I believe. So he should be back soon. Varane out. Well done. Bruno out. Only as far as... as Hannibal. Hannibal. Oh, wonderful ball to Rashford. Rashford, you've got to put this away. You've got to put this away, man. Rashford all by himself. Wasted an opportunity, man. What is wrong with our attack today? Beautiful pass from Hannibal. Why did Rashford not cut into the left? Oh my word. And there's so many bodies in front of him and he takes a shot. If they add like 10 minutes or more, I won't be watching it, lol. No, they will. They're going to add like 11 minutes, trust me. There hasn't even been like enough stoppages worth 4 minutes of added time. But they'll add at least 9. At least 9. Watch. Bruno in. Casemiro tries to win the header. McTominay back into the mix. And Brownhill gets clear. And it will only go as far as the low. Now Hannibal to McTominay on the right hand side. You do not want to play like McTominay. Oh my! No, yeah, I was gonna say you do not want to play like McTominay in that position, and I was proved right. I don't know how McTominay has made a career in a United shirt. Manchester United change, or is it a Burnley change? It's a Burnley change, for flip's sake. Where is his substitutions? His substitutions or lack of is terrible. This is a horrible management by Ten Hag right now. Very impressed with Hannibal. I agree with you, Tim. He's had a good showing. He's had a good showing. Oh, Ireland have finished the job against South Africa. 2 minutes to go, and they've scored a penalty. So they'll go and win that. Although I believe South Africa only would need a try in the last 2 minutes, but I don't think they'll get that. Hoyland, oh yeah, man, gives it away. Simple ball to Casemiro or Rashford, and he gives it to a Burnley player. I worry about Garnacho's development. How is he ever going to get on if Bruno and Rashford are on the wings, as he never takes them off? How is Garnacho? He had his breakthrough season last season. It was immense. Got unlucky against Arsenal with their own goal. I mean, with a disallowed goal, but he still played well, and he's not got a look in the last 2 games. Stubborn management by Ten Hag. I agree, man. Taylor into the mix. And now Burnley are in the box. And it's just so United to go and let them score now. Oh my word. Sanderberg. Now they're right back. Benson, I think his name is. Oh my word. Why is he being allowed to run in? And he shoots, but it's in Rose Ed. Sofian Amrabat is coming on. Such a wasted debut. He's coming on in the last 2 minutes of the game, plus maybe 10, plus maybe another 7. Amrabat. I don't have Amrabat on as a player yet, so I can't actually take him off. That is my bad. That is my bad. I haven't made Amrabat a player yet. I need to sort that out after. My bad. Or have I? I'm just seeing it. No, I haven't. Okay, so I need to sort that out. Remind me in the chat to if I haven't. But Amrabat is on. Amrabat is on for Manchester United. Johnny Evans off. Oh my word, Delo's just been done. Oh my word, Burnley, man. Why are we making them look like prime Barcelona? I'd say Garnacho will maybe... Oh, wait, let me get back to this. Sanderberg. I'd say Garnacho will maybe start the game for Palace. I doubt it. He's not dropping Rashford. Good clearance by Varane. Hoyland. Into Hannibal. Now Bruno. That's good play. Please, boys, score now. 4 attackers. Haven't got players back. Bruno. Hoyland. Great switch of play. Hoyland. Can't finish. Gets blocked. Hoyland's got to be more alert to the disguised balls by Bruno, man. Even I knew that Bruno was probably going to, because that's such a Bruno thing to do. To look like he's going to shoot and then make a lovely ball into Hoyland. And Hoyland didn't expect it. I told you Ten Hag is the wrong person. He cannot manage the game. I disagree, but yeah, I'm not saying he hasn't been poor today. Mejbri, oh, it's a bad header. And it goes out to Casemiro. Wide to Bruno. Oh, it's wins a corner. Wins a corner. That was almost a Bruno offside. Ten Hag literally has no idea how to manage a game. Okay, that's your opinion. Or Højlund tried to feed it to Bruno, failed. Oh, good control by Rashford. And wins a throw in. Waste of a corner, yeah. And Amrabat finally. Josh, we've been talking about his substitutions all season, how poor they are. Yeah, we've also been talking about how unlucky we are with. I'm not giving excuses to Ten Hag, but 75 points, Carabao Cup trophy, and a trophy, winning a trophy after a 5-year drought of not winning a trophy. He didn't get backed in the summer. He didn't get bad ball by Bruno. He's been super unlucky with Hannibal, good cutout. Now Delo cross in. Bruno, takes the shot. Why not? I think Bruno. I'm giving a man of the match to Bruno, but nah, I'm not having the Ten Hag. I understand Ten Hag hasn't been amazing, but in terms of his management, but I can't back any Ten Hag slander when it comes to Ten Hag shouts. When he's done an amazing job with two hands tied behind his back. It's plus people are calling Ten Hag out. They don't realize that whoever we get in next are just gonna fail the exact same way Ten Hag did, the exact same way Mourinho did, the exact same way Van Gaal did, because of the fact that the Glazers always find a way to blame it on the manager. And then it's just endless cycle of manager, when we all know that the reason the manager fails is because of the fact that he never gets the backing, he never gets full control of the club, he never gets the players he wants, he never gets the full support of the players. Jurgen Klopp runs Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp is in control of Liverpool. He dictates what happens there. Ten Hag does not have control of Manchester United. He simply does not. Man of the match for me, Hannibal or Bruno. I would give it to Bruno. Yeah, I'd give it to Bruno. Hannibal's been a good honourable mention though. I wish there was a worse person of the match, because I'd definitely give it to McTominay. 30 seconds to hold on though, yeah. Nearly another goalkeeper with a good save. 1000% is Victoria. Please, I beg you, not now. Sanderberg. We've got 30 seconds to hold on. It's Amrabat on the left-hand side. It's a foul by Amrabat. And please, I beg you, don't commit the foul and then let Burnley go and score from a free kick. Oh, good stop, Onana. And that is the last kick of the game. And Manchester United actually do get the job done against Burnley. Oh my goodness. Chubby Chicken says, we've won a game. We've won a game. We've got 3 points. It was arguably one of our worst performances of the season. But we've got the 3 points, and that's all that matters. And now we move on to Crystal Palace, and then Crystal Palace again. But oh my word, that was way too close for comfort. And Ten Hag has, again, he's got to sort out himself, but the players as well. And hopefully the injury on Reguilon isn't too serious, and we get some injuries back. We get some players back from injury. Hopefully that is the situation. But Bruno's sublime goal is the difference for Manchester United. Johnny Evans did score a goal, but that was disallowed. Thank goodness that's over. I am fully with you, Jeff, bro. I am so happy that's over, and I can just and I don't have to go to bed tonight. Go to bed tonight knowing that we dropped 3 points. We actually got 3 points, and I don't have to watch this terrible game of football anymore. I will definitely not be watching that back. Only positive is a Nana clean sheet. That is a positive indeed. And we won an away game somehow. Yep, we indeed did. But yeah, thanks as always, Josh. No problem, man. It was awesome to see. You guys are the ones that make this bearable to do. I'm not gonna lie, because United definitely don't. United definitely don't. United don't make these watch-alongs fun, but you guys do. They can make it fun, but they decide not to. Bad performance, bad display, but we get the job done. Let's get the player ratings, and then we'll move, and then we'll end stream. It's now 6 a.m. Yeah, going back to bed. No problem, Jeff. Enjoy your sleep for however many hours you get. I don't imagine it's a lot though. But yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. Player ratings. Player ratings for Manchester United versus Burnley. Okay, we're gonna speed through these because we don't want to waste your time. Onana, I give a 6. Didn't really have much to do, but an average, fairly simple display for Onana, which I'm happy with. And looked steady, and he made a good shot. Shot stopping was on point. Unfortunately, nobody could receive his long balls. That sounds weird. Nobody could receive his over the top long passes. Diogo Dalot got outplayed. I'm not gonna lie, 5.5 I would say. Defense did keep a clean sheet, but I thought we were a little bit unsteady at times, but I'll give a 6 because we did keep a clean sheet. Johnny Evans 6.5, but I'll give a 6. He got a good assist and should have got a goal. Sergio Reguilon, I liked his performances. I thought he was our best defender apart from Johnny Evans. I give him a 6. Performance-wise, I thought Sergio Reguilon was our best defender. Casemiro, I thought got overrun in midfield, but he was okay. So I give a 5. Actually, no, I'll give a 6. Yeah. McTominay, I'll give a 2. I don't actually no. I'll give a 2. I don't remember one good thing McTominay did. I think the only thing that's keeping him from a 1 is that one clearance in the 82nd minute or something. But got nutmegged, only backwards and sideways passes, only lost the ball, made a ton of fouls. I don't know how he didn't get a yellow card, but that's just McTominay in a nutshell for you. That is literally what he offers to a team. Hannibal Mejbri, I liked his performance. I give him a steady 6, but I liked his performance for an 18-year-old coming out the academy. He showed a lot more passion than it. Actually, no, I give him a 7, man. Showed a lot more passion than everybody. Showed a lot more fight and made a good Trevella pass to Rashford, which Rashford wasted. But looked the most Manchester United player. He looked like the only Manchester United player on the pitch. I thought he was the only one that embodied what Manchester United really meant today, which he's got to show the other players how it works. Bruno Fernandes, I give a 7. Just beautiful. I mean, give him man of the match, but that's literally because he had no right to score that volley. It was Van Persie. It was Cristiano Ronaldo vibes. It was absolutely sublime. It was pure filth, disgusting volley. But I mean, that just shows the class that Bruno Fernandes possesses. You know, Marcus Rashford. I thought he was poor today. I'll give him a 4. I thought he was poor today. Was a bit selfish. Couldn't really find it. He still dribbles through. Still just runs into people. Sorry, I can't speak. And he didn't really supply our forwards well enough, and also didn't help out the team build up either. In fact, he probably ruined it a little bit. Højlund had one of his one of his lesser performances today. I thought 4 missed a very good tap in that Haaland would have scored. I have big aspirations for Højlund, and I think I predict he's going to be one of the standout players this season for United. And also, I think he will. I think Rasmus Højlund could, in the next two seasons, become one of the best strikers in the world. That is what I think. But currently in this United side, it doesn't look great, does it? But I have massive faith in Højlund. I'm very happy that we have him on our team. Rafa Varane looked good when he came on. I'm really happy with him. 7. Sylvain Amrabat committed a foul. That was it. I'll give him a 6. And Ten Hag, his management in today's game was poor. I'm not gonna lie. It was not what you want from Erik Ten Hag, and unfortunately, it's what we got. So yeah, I'll give him a 5. And that is gonna wrap it up. Bruno Fernandes, man of the match with that beautiful finish. We expected that. But yeah, that is how we are going to wrap up today's stream. Manchester United get a probably undeserved win versus Burnley FC, but we get the 3 points, and now it's off to Crystal Palace on the Carabao Cup, and then Crystal Palace again in the Premier League. Thanks everybody for tuning into the stream. You guys are the ones that make this awesome, and you guys are the ones that make watching United bearable. Thanks everybody for watching. Make sure to have a lovely rest of your weekend, a lovely rest of your week, a lovely beginning to your week, and I'll see you guys against Crystal Palace for the Carabao Cup tie. Take care and peace.